So one of the bigger issues that we see at girls at a young age is they don't know exactly how to hold a bat. A lot of times what they do is they overgrip a bat, right? In this manner, you're unable to swing the bat properly. Instead, we have to somewhat line up our what we call our knocker knuckles. These are our knocker knuckles. These are the knuckles that we use to knock on doors. They don't have to be aligned perfectly, but somewhere close. Another issue that we see is instead of having our hands together, a lot of girls at a younger age will have a big separation in between their hands. All right, this will not generate the proper swing speed that we need to hit the ball properly. All right, so the last thing we want to talk about is choking up on the bat. What choking up on the bat does is it increases our bat speed at times when we really need to get the bat around if there's a faster pitcher. So what we want to do is move our hands up the barrel about 2 inches. Right? This will ensure us getting the bat quicker through the zone. As you can see, Bella's front foot is at that middle corner of the plate. She is an appropriate distance away from the plate where she could reach that outside corner of the plate. If she could put her bat over the plate, you could see where she can make contact with that outside pitch. What we don't want our players to do is to line up in the very front of the box, because now our point of contact will be about 2 feet in front of home plate if she makes contact in front of her front foot. All right, when we start working on tee drills, it's important to know where we set the tee up. If you see, we are set up with that tee, with the ball approximately 1 to 2 inches in front of home plate. We are now training our athletes to make contact just in front of home plate. So when you start having your athlete hit off the tee, it's important to have a couple of guidelines to use. One is going to be their load, one is going to be their stride, and the last is going to be their swing. It's important with their load that their hands and their feet move at just about the same time. Bella, hands and feet, right? That is a proper load. Go back to normal. Again, load. So what this does is it ensures we are in proper hitting position to come down and strike the ball properly. Once we're in our load position, we need to imagine that there's an elastic band between our front foot and the knob of our bat. So now that that elastic band is stretched as far as possible, then we have her make contact with the ball. So what we want to do is we want to have our athlete hit in this manner a few times before we start going live hitting tee work. So we go hands and feet, swing. Hands and feet, swing. Hands and feet, swing. Now that we have gone through that routine several times, we could start having them swing fully off the tee by themselves. Now we're going to pay special attention to Bella's feet. If you see where her stride is, she's neither striding to the front of the box or away from the side of the box. What she's doing is she's striding towards the pitcher on every single swing. When coaching our athletes how to stride towards the pitcher, we always want to ensure that they stride directly towards the pitcher. We don't want to stride towards home plate out of the box. The rule states anytime we leave the box and make contact with the ball, we are now out, which will look like this. All right, so now we're going to be doing a drill called soft toss. The idea of soft toss is to start swinging at a moving target. This ball when she makes contact, she's going to try to make contact right in front of home plate. As coaches, when we start throwing soft toss, we want to throw it towards her front hip. Not directly at her front hip, but towards her front hip. She's going to make contact with the ball when that ball is 1 to 2 inches in front of home plate, like this.